Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy, Optic Sucmpii, bringing you a crazy gameplay. And today we're playing on the map Plaza. I end up going 104 and 5. Absolutely insane stuff, and it was all while rushing. And yeah, as you can see, I'm using the MP7. I had a lot of things on it. I can't remember exactly. I obviously had the silencer. I think I have a fast mag as well as, I don't know, maybe the foregrip. It's either that. I either have the silencer and fast mag or the silencer, fast mag, and foregrip. But I absolutely did work, as I said, 104 and 5, absolutely insane, almost a 21-to-1 kill to death ratio. And for my score streaks, I was rocking the lightning strike with the stealth chopper or the pooper chopper, because it just sounds like it's farting all the time whenever it's shooting at people. And then, of course, the puppy dogs as my last one. I really enjoyed the dogs in this game. A lot of people said that they weren't that good, so I wanted to test them out, and I ended up loving them. So, I enjoyed the dogs a lot. You know, dogs are my favorite kill streak. They always have been. But I want to try out Swarm as well, and dogs aren't, you know, dogs are one of the harder ones to get, but they're definitely worth it. So, yeah, definitely. So, today in this commentary, I wanted to talk about, you know, how to do good while rushing in Black Ops 2, because at the start of the game, I was having so much, you know, difficulty with running around and trying to do well while rushing around. Like, I was having the most trouble in the world. It was absolutely insane. I was getting so frustrated. I had thought that I lost my Call of Duty mojo, and recently I went back-to-back 100 gameplays. I got this gameplay, then I got another 100 kill gameplay right after it. So, you know, that brought up my confidence a lot. So I'm feeling really good about this game now. And it's really just one thing that was really throwing me off. It was throwing me a curveball, and that was not having Ghost. Because the UAV is so easy to get in this game, like literally you can get one almost every single life if you're like good. Like it's a 3 or 4 kill streak. Like if you can get that every single life, and then I would be playing against like parties of freaking 6 people all the time. I didn't know what was going on. I'd literally join a game every single time, and I'd be in a party playing against a party of 6, and I would get absolutely obliterated because they would know exactly where I was. It's like they had wall hacks pretty much, because you don't get Ghost until level 55, which was something that I was angry about until I eventually got it, and I prestiged finally. But yeah, whenever you get Ghost, guys, definitely throw it on, and don't get frustrated working your way up until Ghost. Don't rage quit. Don't leave any games. Don't, you know, ruin your win-loss ratio because you're getting angry. Trust me, it's not worth it. Just wait until you get Ghost. Try and keep cool. And, yeah, just wait till you get Ghost. Because whenever you get Ghost, it makes things 100 times easier to run around and get a lot of kills. So that's my first tip. You know, don't get stressed out until you get Ghost. And then, you know, if you're still getting destroyed when you get Ghost, I mean, try some of these other tips out, and hopefully they work. But the next tip that I have for you guys is to use the silencer, because like every other Call of Duty game, the silencer is pretty much mandatory because the radar is always there, and kids in public matches tend to run towards the red dots on the mini-map because they're like, ooh, there's one. I'm just going to run at him and hope that I kill him. That's like their mindset. So definitely use the silencer. I mean, I wasn't using one, again, and I was getting demolished, but I was playing against parties of 6 people and parties of, you know, really good people, and I was getting so aggravated. It was unreal. Like, you guys should have saw me. I was a mess. But, yeah, so throw in the silencer and, you know, try and stay concealed, try and do flanks, try and look at your radar, because, like I said, not a lot of people have Ghost right now, so this is the time to get those, you know, really dominant gameplays. Because people can't hide. They have to wait till level 55 unless they're using the default Scorpion class, which is also something that you can do if you don't have Ghost yet and you want to have Ghost. You can use the default Scorpion class that the game gives you, and you can run around and rock that. And the Scorpion's a pretty good gun, a little bit inconsistent at times, but if you're close range with that thing, it's pretty much an instant kill, and it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. So throw in the silencer and, you know, do work. The next tip that I have for you guys is use the MP7. The MP7 is by far my favorite gun for playing pubs with. The fire rate is like perfect. The recoil is perfect. Like everything is perfect about this gun for playing public matches, at least in my opinion. Like I absolutely love this gun in public matches. I've used every submachine gun submachine gun, except for the Chi-Com, which is like the burst submachine gun. I'm not sure if I really want to try that out because, you know, it is a burst submachine gun. Like, it just sounds odd, and it doesn't sound like it's going to be something that, you know, is really viable to play with in pubs, unless it's like you're using a bad gun to try and get good gameplays with to impress people, you know, things like that. But the MP7 is a freaking beast. I also like the MSMC, I like the PDW, and I said that I like the PDW the most whenever I first started playing the game. And then I started using the MP7, and I was like, it opened my eyes completely. I absolutely love this gun now. And, you know, it brings back the Modern Warfare 3 days, which were pretty, you know, pretty bad, but pretty good at the same time. And that's something that I was going to talk about again, is the difference between liking MLG and pubs was so different going from this game into Modern Warfare 3. At the start of this game, I liked competitive, you know, like so much more than pubs. It was unreal because pubs, like I said, were aggravating me. I couldn't get anything done. I was stressing myself out, and I was like freaking out. You know, I was raging really hard, and I just couldn't get anything done. So I was really liking competitive more than pubs. But in Modern Warfare 3, I had that balance, you know, the whole way through. I liked pubs and competitive about equally, and I'm thankful that I finally got it back. You know, I'm comfortable playing pubs in this game now. I know what I'm doing now. Things are coming to me. Obviously, I got back-to-back hundreds, which is pretty insane. And I was playing solo, by the way, in this gameplay, if you were wondering. And yeah, so I really enjoyed competitive now. They're pretty equal, and I enjoy both of them a lot. The next tip that I have for you guys is going to pertain to the kill streaks. I wouldn't use a UAV. I would go with the lightning strike, and then the stealth chopper is really good to lead you up until your final, you know, big kill streak. And the best ones that I found so far, obviously dogs, and then the Lodestar might even be better than dogs. The Lodestar is the new Reaper. It's the redesigned Reaper, and it shoots its missiles down faster, and that thing is absolutely tits. Like, that thing is so good. I got like at least 20 kills with one of them when I was playing earlier. Every single shot was like a triple kill. The thing is really good. So I would say use the dogs or the Lodestar for your last, you know, major kill streak. And in this public match, I had to keep getting on the flags because my teammates weren't doing too much of it. They were really kill whoring, and I'm not sure how we won. I pretty much carried our team, you know, big time to a win. I was getting on flags as well as picking up all the kills, which is pretty good as well. And then 104 to 5 on top of that is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm so happy with this gameplay. But yeah, those are some tips for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed those. And then I'm just going to talk a little bit more about not MW3, what am I thinking? Black Ops 2 in general from this point on, as well as maybe a couple tips, you know, woven in. And one of the things that I discovered while playing this game is that the laser sight is really not a necessity whenever you're playing with a submachine gun. You know, the laser sight is good. It helps you with hip firing, obviously. But I find myself not hip firing a lot. You know, I find myself pretty much always aiming down sight whenever I'm getting my kills. And if you're the type of player that, you know, hip fires a lot, then by all means use the laser sight. It obviously helps. They wouldn't have it in the game if it didn't help. So, I mean, if you're a hip fire player, use it. I mean, it's good. But I just find that I don't, you know, really hip fire that much. I really aim down the sight a lot, as you can see in this video. And I was getting a little bit of Xbox lag, I apologize. But yeah, the laser sight is good, but it's not as good as everyone thought it was going to be from the beginning. And I've really strayed away from it. I haven't used it since I stopped using it, which is, you know, something that is proof that it's not that great. But I would just stick with the regular something and replace it with something more useful, like fast mag, so you can reload whenever you're in, you know, tight situations or things like that. Just those little things that can help you out. And then here's another thing. The SMGs compared to the ARs. The SMGs in this game are so much better in public matches than the assault rifles. Like, it's absolutely... It's like night and day, pretty much, basically, with the assault rifles compared to the submachine guns. Because the submachine guns, you can run around in their spawn, like you see me doing here. you would not be able to do this with an assault rifle. Like, the assault rifles are very hard to be mobile with, and the only assault rifles that I really like are the Type 25 and the M8, and the M8 is really, really good with select fire. There's something else. If you want, you know, like an ACR in this game, use the M8 with select fire and switch that to automatic from semi-automatic, and you'll do absolute work. And those are a lot of tips that I just gave you guys. I can't really think of any more off the top of my head, so I'm just going to talk about the gameplay a little bit more. So I was playing on Plaza. I really enjoyed this map. It's really close quarters and really hectic. I mean, like, ridiculously hectic. So, I mean, it's an awesome map. I really enjoy it a lot. So Plaza is one of my favorites, as well as Slums. That's another one of my favorites. But I hope that you enjoyed this gameplay, guys. It was really good. Please share this with everyone that you know. You know, it's a really good gameplay, and I like to get it out there. But thanks for watching, as always. Peace.